Hey everybody, this is Kelly Nichols from LA Guns. You're listening to the Brutally Delicious podcast.
Hello, Kelly.
Yes.
Hey, Bruce Moore here, and Chris, you there?
Hi Kelly, how you doing? Nice to meet you.
Hey,
Kelly's not here, man. Thanks for doing this with us today.
Yeah, we finally caught up.
Oh yeah, finally. Thanks for having me, man. I'm looking forward to it.
No problem. Long-time fan, so it was nice to finally grab a hold of you. So.
I just finished watching the behind the scenes crawl video that you put out. It looks killer. The song's killer. Are you guys kind of riding the high after getting this song done and out? Yeah, it's such an amazing thing really to put a song out in the universe, kind of. It took a lot of work and a lot of plane flights and stuff like that, But when you finally get it out, it's been sitting on it for a while. So yeah, it's a really great feeling to put out new music in general.
Well, yeah, when I first asked Bruce to reach out to you was when you guys kind of got back together for the M3 Festival, and I was like, oh man, we should try and get him on the podcast. And so is that kind of when this whole thing started?
Yeah, this whole thing came about because of M3. Yeah, exactly.
What's it like being all back together like that?
Say that one more time.
What's it like being back together like that? Is it pretty cool, just like old times?
Yeah, it's like, with Steve and I, it's like we never missed a beat, But the other two guys are just so great to work with and such good people that it's so much fun that it's worth doing it. So, we had just really good energy between us, I think. So it's been, it's been good to get back into to that world.
Well, yeah, like looking at the video, it looks like you guys have become like a family almost, instead of just in the studio.
Yeah, they're so easy going. I mean, just the collaboration, like every song, like everybody contributed like really great parts to it, and it was easily done. I can't say enough about how smoothly the whole thing went. So
I have to say, this is like I first became a fan of yours when I was like a teenager, and I grew up playing your bass lines like note for note. I'd buy you put out those books, learn to play bass, and I would learn to play them.
Cool.
Yeah, and this is like probably the best I've heard your bass sound. What did you do differently to kind of get those tones?
I'm going to give, here's what happened. Like, the first day we did all the drums, and I recorded the bass as well, like in the first day. But I had dead strings on it, so it wasn't really cutting through. So the second day, I got new strings in the morning, and I put them on, and that was it. Put new strings, and the engineer was really cool. June, and we worked on that tone for a little while together, and I got an old P bass, an 80s P bass, and I don't even know what kind of pickups are in it, but I just slapped some new strings on it, it went down.
I noticed it in the video. It has the P pickup and the jazz pickup in the bridge.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, and it has a jazz neck on it. Like an 80s precision, but I haven't put a jazz neck on it, so it was a little spinner neck, and I like that. Easier to play when you're standing up, I find.
Yeah.
But like that, I've had that thing for years, man. It's really like the only thing I got. I just show up with like one day, pray it doesn't fall apart,
That's awesome.
No pedals or anything. Dude, wait, hang on, dude. I don't use any pedals or anything.
Really?
No effects. Yeah, no effects or nothing. I plug the bass into the amp, and that's it.
That's great.
Was it that old Blue Line amp egg that you were using in the video?
Yeah, that's his little amp egg. Yeah, I'm using it in the video. Yeah, that's how we used to record with that rehearsal. The bass amp eggs for years. I had all different kinds of amps they gave me, and I it sounds like a bass. I don't know. One was just more like a big fart, man. So it's hard to really make that thing sound good. I just like deep and loud, so I always end up with the amp pack anyway because it's so solid, easy to use. You just turn it up and it sounds good.
Yeah, absolutely. So is the rest of the record now done, and you're just kind of waiting to release it till after all this craziness is over, or?
Yeah, we were always planning on doing a single first, and now we might do another single. And then the record, the record's all done. The artwork's all done. I did all kind of work for it, and it's all mastered. And everybody who needs to have it has it. The record company and stuff, but they're real happy with it. So, it's just like this cool, fun thing now.
That's cool. I noticed that you kind of went into graphic design. Was that something that you always have done, or is that something you did kind of after you left LA Guns and before you got back together with LA Guns, like in the middle there?
I started doing it towards the end of LA Guns because my brother was already doing it, and so I went and I got like a big old Mac in 1993, and he showed me do some stuff, and like I felt like I wasn't going to be playing bass for a while, but I still wanted to find a way to be creative, man, and all this new stuff was coming out of the computer, the internet. And it was just really cool. So, like, the stuff you could do, and you don't really have to be a Picasso, to make something cool. You just have to have an eye, and you can still create, So it was a good outlet to, for me to go into. I just liked sitting there and was kind of like by myself, music, and have a cigarette, and, trying to, make weird things and stuff. So, I always did a bit of photography as well, so I do some of that and mix it all in, and now it's like, so I did the video, the final cut, I shot everything on my GoPro, and
oh, wow.
Together, just watched a couple of YouTube videos how to do it, and, I don't know.
It's an amazing time to be able to learn stuff. Like, I want to learn something. You just go to YouTube, and there's like 100 people that explain it to you.
Anything at all.
Yeah, I tried to change the oil tank on my Harley Davidson, and I watched one YouTube video, and 8 days later I did it.
That's crazy.
Like, imagine doing that in the 80s. Imagine in the 80s. I need to change the tank on my Harley.
Fuck.
Go to the library, find a book. Good luck.
Yeah. That tape would be the first answer.
They had that. So I guess this whole world pandemic has kind of put touring on hold for you guys. Are you planning on doing anything kind of interesting in the meantime to kind of get through?
Well, yeah, we did a little question and answer thing, and then, there's a lot of things coming out. We're doing some creative stuff, so, it's not out of the question. So we just had to figure out something we could do, something that we could do, So, we've been thinking about it a little bit, but I just got a bunch of tour dates for August, so a bunch of the shows that were postponed earlier this year now been pushed to August. So I don't know if those will happen or not. I certainly hope so, but it's all kind of we're just still waiting every day to
Yeah.
Oh man, I sure hope that they do happen because I'd love to see it.
Oh, everybody's dying to get out. That's the whole so, but just looking at some fun, man.
I didn't even know. I didn't even know that you were playing anymore. I thought you had just kind of gone into graphic design, so I was super stoked to see you guys fire up.
I did, man. I disappeared for 25 years, man. I was with my own friends, I was family, and had a couple of kids, and did all kinds of stuff. We really worked on a shark cage diving boat for the last 2 years, and did graphic design, I've done all kinds of stuff. But when Steve called me for this M3 thing, so if I was interested in, my daughter was going to college, so it seemed like a good time to
you know, it was a good time to go out and maybe play again, and you know, seemed like people wanted to hear it still. So, you know,
Oh, it feels good too. Yeah, and pick up the bass again and crank it up.
yeah, dude. Well, I'll tell you, man, because I haven't been to a concert or anything in a long time, but like when I pulled up to M3 and the band I was on, whoever that was so loud that I was like, oh my God, I haven't played this loud in so long.
Right.
Shocked by it, man, but because we didn't get a sound check either, so it was just like going on stage and playing, like, you know, God-like audience and stuff. It was great, though. I felt right back into it, man. I felt like I never missed a beat, you know.
I imagine it's going to be pretty cool, or I don't know if you saw it at M3 yet, but when you guys actually hit the road, you're going to be seeing, like, generations of fans, correct? I mean, it's not just going to be, you know, in the 80s you just had your fans, but now you've got, like, people my age bringing their kids to see a show, and all of a sudden LA Guns has become a multi-generational kind of thing, right?
Yeah, I would say that's a pretty fair statement because, you know, there are kids that are into it, man. Like, you know, so it's, you know, the parents influenced them or somehow. I think the people that listen to, like, that kind of music have always stayed true to that music, you know. It's got a good core audience, you know, bikers and rockers and stuff, you know. It's the music of a certain generation, you know. People at that time, so that's their music, you know. Like, if you grew up in the 60s, that was your music. You know, you grew up in the early 80s, if you were at that right time, then that's your thing. So, you know, it's still out there, and there's still people that do it, so it's fun. You know?
Oh, yeah.
It's not like Beyonce or something, but
no, but it's in your blood. It's in your blood. That's for sure.
They like Beyonce more than me. I don't care.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you a funny story.
Yeah, which is the reason you're here. Actually, this is what started getting you on the podcast.
Yeah, because I was telling Bruce this story about how I got into bass playing originally. I'm no longer, well, I do play bass. I'm a recording engineer now. But, so AC/DC was coming through Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And you guys were opening for them. And I was fucking stoked because I learned every fucking bass line from both records at the time. And I was fucking stoked. Yeah. And, go ahead. You guys did a meet and greet at a record store in West Edmonton Mall called Sam the Record Man. And I showed up there with my friend. I was probably like 13, maybe 12. I can't even remember. I was pretty young. And I showed up and I was so fucking nervous. I was like, oh my God, it's LA Guns, you know. And I didn't even care about getting anyone's autograph except for yours. This little sheet. And I told you, I was like, dude, I know every one of your songs. And you're like, oh, fuck, man. And you emptied your pocket and you had all this Canadian change in your pocket all over the table. And you were like, fuck. And you handed me Kelly Nichols' Hollywood Vampire stick. Oh, right on. And I still have it. I'm actually looking at it right now.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, cheers, man. Thanks. His stories like that. I'm glad that I was nice.
We were putting together a short list of who we wanted to get on the show because we talk to people every week, and that was one of Chris's. He's like, you got to get a hold of Kelly. I want to tell him that story. So that's how I started bothering you like 6 months ago.
Oh, yeah, man. I appreciate that. I thought this was a cooking show.
Yeah, well, so in the past, I mean, I do have a heavy metal cooking show called Brutally Delicious, but we've kind of, to keep everything under the same banner, I'm using the same title, but it's just a podcast.
Why not? Yeah, we've interviewed tons of bands. It's usually like heavier metal side, but we're both old school 80s metalheads.
Yeah.
So it's cool, man. Good. Yeah. And to finish that story off, I bought the Hollywood Vampire CD, and not knowing social boundaries at the time, I went to the same restaurant you guys were at, and we were sitting in the corner, and we were so nervous. And then you walked up, and you're like, oh, man, I haven't even seen this yet. And you opened it up, and you used the 3D glasses, and we were just so fucking stoked. Oh, and it really is. And it really changed. It really changed. What's that?
I haven't even seen the record yet.
No, that's what you said.
Oh, that's a Spinal Tap moment, man.
It's funny. And then we hadn't heard the record yet because it was released. They released it a day early in Canada because we were in Edmonton that day.
Well, I got you there.
Yeah. But then I went to the show and I got to see songs like Dirty Love for the first time, and I was just like, holy fuck, this song is so heavy. And it was so different than what had come before. And I find that with the new songs too, it's like, it doesn't even have a guitar solo. You guys just decided to just kind of do something, even though it has the remnants of that feel.
We ran out of money. We ran out of notes.
Yeah. But anyway,
never even thought of putting this guitar solo in that song because it was more like just this grinding kind of thing, and I just wanted that grinding, that driving. I just liked that a lot. I didn't even think it put a solo in it, but a few people have mentioned that, but
I don't think it needs a solo, but that's what I'm saying. It's just like, you're not afraid to kind of do things out of the norm, even if it has a similar sound to what came before.
Yeah, there's no pre-chorus either on them. I mean, it's not like the B section. It just goes at the version and chorus. And, I really feel like it does have a big mixture of the old parts, though, man. I still feel like it's definitely new, but it doesn't feel like it has an old part. Like, I don't think it's that different than, stuff we used to do. So, I think that. But, yeah, the other stuff has guitar solos, so. Other songs with solos.
But
cool.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have anything else, Bruce. Do you?
No, I don't. I appreciate you taking the time and dealing with me, getting a hold of you all these times just to follow up.
Oh, man, I told you don't give up on it, right? I said, don't give up on me, man. Just keep reminding me, man. So, yeah, I appreciate the time, fellas. Stay healthy and everybody's listening, stay well and good luck. And hopefully we'll see you out there soon, man,
Yes, hello out there, everyone. I'm Hal Schwartz.
And I'm Flynn McLean. Together we host None But the Brave, a podcast dedicated to the music and career of Bruce Springsteen.
Bruce and E Street Band are on tour right now for the first time in 6 years, and we're taking a detailed look at what's happening on stage in our bi-weekly episodes.
We've also been recently joined by some very exciting guests, including rock journalist Warren Zanes and Stephen Hayden, Backstreet's Magazine founder Charles Cross, and Barstool's Kirk Minahan.
If you're a diehard Springsteen fan, this is the show for you.
So please subscribe to None But the Brave on your favorite podcasting platform, and we hope to see you further on up the road.
Thank you so much. We'll be seeing you.